and the journey for you to put a name in this spot in your mock draft was an interesting one. You thought it would be Drake May for a while, but as of last night, Jayden Daniels.
Yeah, through the process, one of the things that stood out to me was a comment that was said to me that Dan Quinn wanted to find his Matt Ryan. He was looking for his Matt Ryan. So who is that in this draft? I thought, okay, well, I can make a case Drake May. Drake May, you know, Matt Ryan had some turnovers in college, but you had all the makeup, the size, all those factors were in place. You forgive some of those sins with the turnovers at Boston College. The same thing with Drake May. Some turnovers, some decision-making, not a great supporting cast, big kind of boisterous personalities, big leaders. So that's why I was going with Drake May. And then down the home stretch, everything started pointing towards Jayden Daniels and finding someone who could be a big-time playmaker right now, not requiring the patience. We can get him on the field. When I talked to Adam Peters, I said, what lesson did you learn about Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, where you came from in San Francisco? And he said he played the position the best. At the end of the day, that's what you have to do. You have to play quarterback.
And the pick is in, as you can see all the way on the stage behind us, which means the Patriots are on the clock, and phone calls could be firing away between New York, New Jersey, and Minnesota and Foxborough, but that's for another moment. I turn to Ian Rappaport right now. Ian?
Rich, it has been quite a journey for Jayden Daniels and specifically Commanders GM Adam Peters. A year ago, through his friend Brandon Ayuk, Jayden Daniels wondered for Adam Peters, what is my stock? Should I go in the draft? Peters said to Ayuk, it's about a fifth rounder, should probably go back. Jayden Daniels never forgot that. Before his visit to the Commanders, he was a little miffed that there were several other quarterbacks there with him. Then Dan Quinn and Peters picked him up, and he met straight with the owner, and he was back in, very excited, potentially, to be with the Commanders.
Yeah, that was last week where they had 22 prospects in all at the same time, including Jayden Daniels, for their final day of top 30 visits. But that'll just be, you know, a footnote if we are going to hear the name of Jayden Daniels from the commissioner coming to the stage, as you can see with the clock counting down on the Patriots pick, 3rd overall. We just heard Caleb Williams' name. Out comes Roger Goodell now. It is the first Washington draft choice of the post-Dan Snyder era. It's the Josh Harris magic
for him. And CD, I think it was that change of scenery. Obviously, he was able to mature as both a person and a player, but it's paid off in spades.
Not just his change of scenery, the coaching. He gets Brian Kelly, one of the toughest quarterback coaches in the country, to help elevate him there. But you talked about the path, 185 pounds when you met him as a freshman, 207 now. Last year, Bryce Young, that was a big issue. But Bryce Young was water weight at 204. Jayden Daniels is a legit 207, 210, and has a chance to add more weight and be smarter about how he runs the football.
Highest drafted quarterback by this franchise since they took another Heisman Trophy winner. 2nd overall in the draft in 2012, Robert Griffin III. As you can see, Kaylee Hartung is about to, well, as I'm seeing, I guess, off camera, Kaylee Hartung is standing by right now with Jayden Daniels, the newest Washington Commander.